Good evening, students. Now, paper number 97, Reasoning, SBI Clerk Prelim, paper number 97. That means by the time the notification was given, now we have completed 95 papers. అవునే కదా 95 papers along with this explanation. Now today paper number 97. Now question number 66 onwards, reasoning section. Ma Japan 66. Tell me whether it comes under first priority or the second priority. And first priority. What is the information we have? Ma Japan 8 persons were there. And who are those 8 people? And P, Q, R, S, T, U, V and W belonging to a family and of 3 generations with the 2 married couples. How many questions were given under this one? Blood relations, only 2 questions. Now blood relation always under the first priority. How many persons got married? Now 4 persons got married and the remaining 4 are unmarried. Then coming back to this one, and Q is the daughter-in-law of W. Tell me how to write down this one. Q is the daughter-in-law of W. My LRIL Japan, W's son's wife is Q. Q is the daughter-in-law of W and V is the father of P. Now let us write down this one separately. V is the father of P. And T has how many children? 2 children. Now this T is having 2 children. And W is the mother of U. W is the mother of whom? U. U who is the sister of V. U is the sister of V. And so U and V are siblings to each other. Amma raskocha leda? Now U is the sister of V. And at the same time, now T is having how many children? 2 children. As T is having 2 children, then who are those 2 children? W and U and V. Now T is having 2 children. And next one, W is the mother, U is the sister, R is the nephew of U. Nephew means and sibling's son. U's sibling is V and V's son is R. S is the brother-in-law of W. S is the brother-in-law of W. W's husband's sister. And S is the brother-in-law. Brother-in-law means W's husband's brother. W. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we have left one more person. And P is the granddaughter of T. As P is the granddaughter of T, then where can we write down this P? And P at this place or P at this place? Mari indi possibilities unnai leda? Then how many couples are there? There are only 2 married couples. And that is the reason. Then you need to take P as of V and Q. Granddaughter means P is a female. And 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8. Then how is S related to U? Now how is S related to U? Use father, father's brother, parent's brother, uncle choice for 66. Then 67. And who is the spouse of Q? Now V is the spouse of Q, choice to question number 67. Then 68 to 72. Now here in this one, there are some 8 people seated around a circular table and all the persons are facing center. Now all the persons are facing towards the center. 8 persons. Tell me it comes under the first or the second priority? And definitely under the first priority. Then here, S is seated second to the right of P. S is seated second to the right of P. Now P is here. Right hand side means anti-clockwise direction. And P sits out to the right of R. As P is seated out to the right hand side of R, hence R must be here. Then only P is seated out to the right of R is valid. And only one person between R and T. R and T, how many people? One person. How many possibilities? 2 possibilities. Now T can be to the immediate left of P or to the immediate right of S. Now there is a second possibility as well. Now in the second possibility, P is here, then S is here, R is here, one person between R and T is here. There are two possibilities. Then next one. And V sits second to the right of T. As V is seated second to the right of T, here in the second case, V and R must be in the same place. Is it possible? No. And this case is ruled out. And V is seated second to the right of T, V is here. And W sits second to the right of U. Now this is W, seated second to the right of U, U is here. Then who is the person left over? Q is the person left over. Clear? Now this is the final arrangement. Now in the 68, and who among the following persons sits second to the right of V? Now second to the right of V, who is that person? Now second to the right of V, that is Q, choice to 68. Then how many people are there in between T and Q? Now in between T and Q, how many? And they are opposite to each other. Hence there are exactly 3 persons. Then if all the people are arranged in alphabetical order in clockwise direction starting from P. Now starting from P, all these persons are arranged in alphabetical order in clockwise direction. Now P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. And any person remain unchanged here? No. All the persons, no one, that is choice 5. Then 71, 4 out of the following means it is nothing but an odd man out. Now here S and U, S is one person between S and U. Now between T and R, one person. P and W, there is exactly one person. Now Q and P, how many people are there? There are 2 persons. What is odd one here? Choice 4. Except choice 4, and in the remaining choices, there is exactly one person between these 2. And who sits exactly between? The one who sits to the immediate right of R and S. And who sits exactly between? The one who sits to the immediate right of R. Who is that one? W and S. W and S. When counted from the left of S, who is that person? P. P, that is choice 2. Then 73, word formation. Now word formation. Now in this word formation, and if you are sure about the answer, then only you need to attempt this one, or else in general leave these type of questions, because knowingly or unknowingly some or the other word will always be existing, isn't it? Then coming back to this one, what are the letters we have? Second, 4, 7 and 10. Now second, 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 10. What are the letters we have? M-A-I-D. Then which word can be formed? M-A-I-D, made, that is the word. And next one, anything else? Amid. A-M-I-D. Amid is another word. Isn't it? How many words were there? Now this is a regular word we can able to recollect. Now this one, it is a little bit difficult to recollect this one. Hence, that is the reason, and we leave these type of questions. Clear? Chances of making a mistake is more in this word formation. Hence, more than one such word. Z is your answer, choice for 73. Now then 74. 74 and 75. Now 2 questions given under this one. Now these 2 comes under which category? Comparison. My comparison first or the second priority. And definitely under the first priority. How many persons are there? 7 people. Now here in this one, only 3 people run slower than X. How many people are slower than X? Only 3. Hence, X must be at the 4th place. Then next one, and Y runs faster than Z, but slower than T. And S runs slower than X, and S runs slower than X, but whereas S runs slower than whom? Slower than X, but not to W. Not to W means but faster than W. అంతే కదా? మా ఎస్ అనేవాడు ఎక్స్ కన్నా స్లోగా పరిగెడుతున్నాడు, కానీ డబ్ల్యూ కన్నా కాదు, అంటే డబ్ల్యూ కన్నా ఫాస్ట్. అండ్ జెడ్ రన్ స్లోవర్ దెన్ ఆర్. నౌ ది జెడ్ రన్స్ స్లోవర్ దెన్ హోమ్? ఆర్, బట్ నాట్ టు ఎస్. but faster than S. Clear? And R runs faster than X but not to Y. Now this R runs faster than X but lesser than Y. And after this one, now above this Y, who is that person? T must be here. And T, Y, R, X, S, W. And again, between R and S, and who is that person? Z must be there. And so Z is here. Then starting with this one, T, Y, next one R, next one X, next to X, who is that person? Z, and next to Z, S, and finally it is W. Then how many people run slower than Z? There are only 2 people who are slower than Z. Choice 374. And how many people are in there between S and R? Now in between S and R, tell me how many are there? Exactly 2 people. Choice 175. Then coming to question numbers 76 onwards. Now 76 to 18. Now these 5 are based on certain number, uncertain number of people, and they are seated in a row facing towards north. Now in this case, tell me whether it comes under the first or the second priority. Second priority, because the number is almost nearer to 20, and at the same time, as of now, we have done the questions. None of the sets we have left this one under the second priority. ఇంతవరకు మనం ఏది సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీ వదలలేదు కాబట్టి కీప్ దిస్ వన్ యాజ్ ద సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీ. Clear? Because and there are some other questions, syllogisms were there, not yet given. And next one, inga inequalities and coding and decoding, isn't it? All these type of questions were there, and they are much easier when compared with this one. And that is the reason we are keeping this one under the second priority. Clear? Now while in the examination, this priority plays a very, very vital role. Then coming back to this one, question number 81. Now in this 81, only a few covers are bags. My last calling. Only a few covers are bags and meaning in Japan. Only some of the covers are bags, but not all. This entire cover cannot be part of bag. This entire bag can be a part of cover. Cover cannot be a part of bag. And some bags are luggages, bag and luggage. And only a few luggages are furniture. Only some luggages are furniture, but not all. And now this cross. Now this line and meaning and Japan, this entire luggage cannot be a part of furniture. అందుకే యారో డ్రా చేసి క్రాస్ చేస్తాం. Then first one, some covers are not luggages. Some covers are not luggages. As of now, cover is here, luggage is here, that is true. మా ఇది ఫాల్స్ అవ్వాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? ఆల్ కవర్స్ ఆర్ లగేజ్ అని చెప్పాలి. కవర్స్ అన్ని లగేజ్ ఇలాగ అయ్యే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా లేదా? మా కవర్స్ అన్ని బ్యాగ్స్ అవ్వకూడదు, కానీ లగేజ్ అయ్యే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా లేదా? అయింది. అయితే ఏమైంది? అండ్ వీ హ్యావ్ ప్రూవ్న్ ఏ కేస్ వేర్ ఆల్ కవర్స్ ఆర్ లగేజ్ ఈజ్ ట్రూ. ఆల్ కవర్స్ ఆర్ లగేజ్ ట్రూ అయితే సమ్ కవర్స్ ఆర్ లగేజ్ ఏమైపోయింది? ఫాల్స్. దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్, సమ్ బ్యాగ్స్ ఆర్ ఫర్నిచర్. Bag is here, furniture is here. No intersection between these two. Hence false. Neither one not two. Choice 5, question number 81. Clear? Then coming to 82. Now in this 82, all pads are locks. Now these are the pads that are locks. All these pads is a part of lock. And only a few locks are chairs. Now some of the locks are chairs, but not all. This entire lock cannot be part of chair. And no chair is stool. No intersection between chair and a stool. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? And first one, some pads are chairs, that is false. Some chairs are not locks is a possibility. Now some chairs are not locks. Now these are the chairs that are not locks. Possible or not possible? Yes. And she is asking about just a possibility. ఒక్కసారి చూపిస్తే సరిపోతుంది. Hence what is your answer? Only 2. Choice 4, question number 82. Then 83. Now in this 83, all flowers are roses. Now all these flowers is a part of roses. Now these are the flowers that are a part of roses. And next one, no rose is a bird. No intersection between rose and a bird. And some birds are animals. Bird and an animal. Then no flower is a bird, as of now true. And next one, some roses are not animals is also true. Now coming to the first, both the conclusions are negative conclusions. that were true from the basic diagram. Then we need to draw alternate. And no flower is bird. Now is it possible to bring flower and bird like this? Now if you write like this, the statement no rose is a bird will become false. Statement valid or invalid? Invalid. Alternate diagram cannot be drawn. That means this conclusion cannot be false even in a single time, even once. Hence it will be 100% definitely true. Then some roses are not animals. Now to make this one false, now I need to prove all roses are animals. All roses are animals. Animals raskovacha ledam? Yes. By doing so, what happens here? Rose and bird? No. Now also no intersection. Now if you write animals like this, then all roses are animals is true. If all roses are animals is true, some roses are not animals will be false. Clear? Hence what is your answer? Only one. Only one. That is choice one, question number 83. Then 84 onwards. My 84 Japan? 84 to 87. Now it comes under which category? Set of numbers. My set of numbers first or the second priority? Definitely under the first priority. Then the positions of the first and the third digits of each of the numbers are interchanged. And first and the third number digits are interchanged. That is nothing but entire number will be reversed. Then which of the following will be the fourth highest number? Now fourth highest number is nothing but the second lowest number. Now which digit is coming to the first place? Fourth digit. Sorry, which digit is coming to the first place? Third digit. Among the third digit we need to find out second lowest. My first lowest is 2 and second lowest is 4. Then what is your answer? 294 choice 3. Follow here. Then 85. Now in this 85, in each number, all the digits are arranged in descending order within the number. Within the number, the digits are arranged in the descending order. Then what will be the sum of all the digits of the third lowest number? As the digits are arranged in the descending order, then which digit will come to the first place? Highest digit in each other number. My highest digit, then third lowest honored. Now we need to find out, and now 9 is the highest here, isn't it? And next one, now here again there is 9. And next one, 8 is there. This is the third highest. Ma follow here, the third highest or third lowest is one and the same. Now we need to find out the sum. 7 plus 8 plus 2, how much? 15, 17. 17 choice to 85. Clear? My type of questions ఇవ్వడానికి main reason ఏంటంటే ప్రతిసారి he will expect you people to write down the numbers like this. ప్రతి క్వశ్చన్కి ఇలా చేస్తాయి, మీ టైం వేస్ట్ చేయాలని వాడు ఇస్తాడు. అందుకే మనం ఏం చేయాలి? Then you need to work out directly without using your pen and paper. Then coming to question number 86. Now 86, what will the resultant? First digit of second lowest number. And what is the lowest, first lowest? 294. Second lowest, 365. Now in this 365, first and 3, second lowest is multiplied with third digit of the number. What is the highest? 945. What is the third digit? 5. 5, 15. Now 15 choice 1, question number 86. Clear? My third highest or third lowest are one and the same kada. Ma saripenda leda? Ma in doubt in Japan malli cheddam. Now what would the resultant if first digit of second lowest number? Ma first lowest edi 294. Second lowest edi 365. ఇందులో మనకి ఏమైంది? ఫస్ట్ డిజిట్ ఏమైంది? 3. ఫస్ట్ డిజిట్ ఈజ్ 3 ఈజ్ మల్టిప్లైడ్ విత్ థర్డ్ డిజిట్ ఆఫ్ థర్డ్ హైయెస్ట్ నెంబర్. ఫస్ట్ హైయెస్ట్ నెంబర్ 945 అండ్ సెకండ్ హైయెస్ట్ అండ్ 782. థర్డ్ హైయెస్ట్ 415. 415లో థర్డ్ డిజిట్ 5. 3 into 5, 15. Choice 1. Then 87. Pairs. My pairs first or the second. Definitely one question will always be given. My year మనకి ఎన్ని ఎగ్జామ్స్ అయ్యాయో? RRB clerk prelim as well as RRB PO prelim. Next one IBPS clerk prelim, IBPS PO prelim. In all these examinations across all the slots, అన్ని షిఫ్ట్లో కూడా ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అయితే ఎప్పుడూ ఉంది. ఒక్కొక్కసారి వర్డ్ ఇచ్చారు, ఒక్కొక్కసారి నెంబర్ ఇస్తారు. క్లియర్? మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద కేసెస్ విల్ హ్యావ్ వర్డ్. మనం రెండూ చేయాలి. Clear? Starting with this one, how many such pairs of letters are there? Starting with start Jen. F, G, H, M, N. My first and the F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Saripende ledu. And next one X. X kanna pedda letter ledu. No need to count. P, Q, R, S. P and S there is a pair. Unda leda? R, S. S kanna pedda letter ledu. No need to count. R, no letter more than this one. E. F, G, H, I, J. Yes, no letter more than this one. And how many pairs are there? Forward there are 2 pairs. And again in the reverse, N and O. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. Clear? And next one I. J, K, L, M, N, O, P. And S, T, U, V, W, X. S and X there is one more pair. Unda leda? T, U, V, W, X, Y. S, T, U, V, W, X. E, G, H, I. R, S, T, P, Q, R. Yes. And now O is on the 5th floor. And only 3 people between O and G. Now in between O and G, 3 people. Now in the first case, J must be on the 7th floor. Now Q even number floor below P. Now in this, now here in this case again, there are 3 possibilities. Now Q lives below P and 3 people live between Q and N. Now if Q is here, 3 people between Q and N is not possible. Then P and N must be in the same place, not possible. Q is here. My Q equal to 1, 2, 3, N will be here. Clear? Then Q ko okade possibility undi, ikkada 3 unnai. Appudu em cheyali? Try to finalize this one. Chivaraku vachesam kabatti. And 2 people between N and L, L is here. And 1 person between O and M, M is here. And M lives below O. Then who is the person left over here? He is the person left over. Then who among the following person lives on the 2nd floor? 2nd floor K, choice to 88. Then how many people live between L and M? L and M there are 3 people, choice 4. And 90, which of the following statements is are true? Now Q lives below O, true or false? False. And only 2 people live between Q and J, true or false? Now only 2 people between Q and J, that is true. Then both 2 and 4 kuda undi. Then you need to check out 4. Only 2 people live between O. That is also true. And both 2 and 4, choice 5. Question number 19. 9 and 91. 4 out of the following means odd one out. N lives on which floor? 8th floor. Now Q lives on 4th floor. L on the 5th floor. P and K on the 6th. And P on the 6th, K on 2nd. Except L. The remaining 4 is here, G is here. Which letter is common? T is common. T lesser than R and T greater than G means G lesser than T. And here in this one, from G to R, which symbol is common? Lesser than. And G lesser than R, definitely true. And second one, L and G. L is here, J is here. Which letter is common? T is common. L greater than T, T greater than J, L greater than J, definitely true. Then what is your answer? Both 1 and 2. Now both 1 and 2, choice 5, question number 93. Then 94. Now in this question number 94, the relation between K and L, remove this symbol equal to. Clear? Then between K to L, tell me which symbol is common. Which is common? Lesser than or equals to. That means K is either lesser or equal. Either 1 or 2, choice 2, question number 94. Then 95. Now in this 95, the relation between P and T. Now between P and T, opposite symbol. Opposite symbol, no. Opposite symbol, no relation can be drawn. L and K, less than, greater than, again opposite symbol. Hence neither 1 nor 2, choice 4, question number 95. Then finally we are left with 96 to 100. Now 96 to 100, now it is based on ages. Now finally you are left with only 2 sets. One is certain number of persons and next one is, now between these two you have to work out at least one. Not ages, because the information is very, very less. Clear? Then coming back to this one, there are some 7 people and PQ same date of same month of different years. Now whenever these years were given, entirely first to write down all the years in the ascending order. Clear? whether he has given in the ascending order or not, you need to write down them in the ascending order. In some cases he will give, or in some cases he may or may not give in the ascending order. Now 82, 87, 94, 99, then 2007. Now how many people are with this? 7. Now 7 people were born on 7 different years on the same date. Then coming to condition number 1. My first one, T was born on an, then my ages, 2024 is the base year. As 2024 is the base year given, now the one who was born the year 1973. My 73 lo evaraithe puttaro vallu ippudiki 2024 ki what is his age? 51. 73 means now 7 and 27 plus 24, 51. From here onwards, 73 plus 6 is 79 and minus 6, 51 minus 6, 40. 79 and 82 plus 3, minus 3, 42. 82 plus 5, plus 5, 30. 87, 94 plus 7, minus 6. And here plus 5, minus 5. Next one here, plus 8, minus 8, 17. These are the ages. This is the reason why we write down these years in the ascending order. And finding the ages would be very, very easy for you. My T was born on an odd number year అన్నాడు. మా ఏమంటున్నాడు చెప్పండి, ఇయర్ గురించి మాట్లాడాడు rather than age. Clear? Even number year. My even number years, how many even numbers years were there? 82 and 94. Only 2 even numbers, and T can be either 1982 or 94. Now how many possibilities? 2 different possibilities. Then next one, only 2 people and you. Now in this on, you was born in the year 1999. In this case, 79. And SC is younger than you. Now in this case, SC is younger than you. Now here in this case, S can be 4 different possibilities. Now between these two, tell me what we need to do. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? Now S ఇక్కడ ఒకటే పాసిబిలిటీ వచ్చింది కాబట్టి try to fix this one. చాలా వరకు వచ్చే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంటాయి. Clear? And the sum of the ages of S and R is 54. S is 17 and 17 plus how much is 54? 37 and R is 37. And next one, Q is elder than P. Q is elder than P but younger than V. V, Q and P must be in this order. అంతే కదా? V is here, Q is here, P is here. Then the age difference between Q and R is 8 years. Now 87 and 79, that is 8 years, that is also fine. Hence this is the final level. అందుకే మనకి ఇక్కడ ఎస్కి 4 పాసిబిలిటీస్ వస్తున్నాయి. ఇక్కడ ఒకటే వచ్చింది కాబట్టి దీన్ని ఫైనలైజ్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాం. సెట్ అయిపోతుంది చాలా వరకు. In all these papers, in 96 papers we have observed the same thing. More than 90% of the cases, that will be fixed. Then who among the following person is the oldest? Now who is the oldest here? V, choice 4. 97, how many people were born between Q and S? Now in between Q and S, how many? There are exactly 4, choice 2. 98, odd one out. R, 1994. And R was born immediately before 1994. S was born, S and S is immediately after 1999. Then next one, and Q. Whatever this Q here, mark Q and 1973. Q was born immediately after 1973. P and 1987. P was born immediately after 1987. T and 1982. T himself was born in the year 1982. Except choice 5. And in the remaining choices, person and the year are adjacent to each other. And choice 5 is odd one, 98. 99, which of the following statements is are true? One person between P and Q, true or false? False. Sum of the ages of P and V is 81. 81, 30 plus 51, that is 81. And so what is your answer? Choice 2, 99. And 100, S was born in which of the following year? S was born in the year 2007, that is choice 3, question number 100. Clear? As of now, we have done 30 questions. Now your first priority should always be for 30 questions. Clear? Now check out how much time is left out in your examination. మా ఇంకెంత టైం మిగిలిపోయిందో చూడండి. Now if you have more than 3 minutes left, then you need to try to work out that uncertain number. అదేంటి 76 to 80. మా ఇంకా 5 minutes 3 minutes కన్నా తక్కువ ఉందనుకోండి, మీరు చేసే టైం అయితే డెఫినెట్గా అయిపోతుంది. అదే మీరు స్టార్టింగ్లో ఈ సెట్తో స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే రిమైనింగ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ 8 to 10 క్వశ్చన్స్ మీరు ఈజీ వదిలేయవచ్చు. అందుకేం చేయాలి? అందుకే ప్రయారిటీస్ యూ నీడ్ టు ఫాలో రెగ్యులర్లీ. క్లియర్? నా ప్రయారిటీస్, నా పేపర్ టు పేపర్ ఇట్ డిఫర్స్. దెన్ మా చెప్పండి. నా 76 to 80, shall we start with this one? నా U sits 5th to the left of W అన్నారు. U is here 1, 2, 3, 4, W is here. U is 5th to the left of W. There are 3 people between R and W. 3 in between R and W, how many possibilities? 2 possibilities. R can be either to the left hand side of W or to the right hand side of W. How many people between W and R? There are 3 people between R and W. And 2 people between R and G. Now between R and G, how many people? 2 people. Again, there are 2 different possibilities. And G does not sit immediate to W. And 2 people between R and G, we cannot have G at this place. Oh, no, kada. G and W are not adjacent to each other. Hence, this case is ruled out. R and G, there are 2 people. Amma saripenda? Now, 2 people between R and G here, G is to the right hand side of R. Then next one. M sits second from one of the extremes. M sits to the right of G. M is to the right of G and sits second from one of the extreme, hence M must be immediate right hand side of G. Clear? That means G must be first from the left extreme. And M sits second to the right of whom? Right of G. M sits to the right of G and M sits second from one of the extremes. Then in this case we cannot fix this M and G now. M sits second to the right of whom? M sits to the right of G and M is to the right of G. And next one. And as many people G and R, G and M. That means what is repeated here? G is repeated. That means G must be exact in between R and M. As G is exactly between R and M, and G is here 2 persons between R and G, 2 persons between R and M, and M is seated second from one of the extreme and is seated. Now right hand side is closed. Now R and G, G and R, G and M. Now here G must be exactly between R and M. Is it possible here? No. R is between, M is between G and R, but G is not in between R and M. And the first case ruled out. Now we have left with only one case. Then next one, T sits exactly between G and U. Now T is exactly between G and U. How many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 persons. Hence T must be 6th place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now T is here. T sits exactly between G and S sits to the immediate left of U. S is to the immediate left hand side of U. S is here. As many between T and R, between D and K. Now here T and R, there are 2 people. Hence in between D and K, there must be exactly 2 people. Clear? And D sits to the immediate right of G. D is here. Now 2 people between D and K. Then 2 people K can be at the right extreme or immediate right hand side of R. How many possibilities? Again 2 possibilities. And K sits to the right of D. As K is to the right of D, K cannot be here, K must be here. That is, K is at the right extreme. And S sits at one of the extremes. S is at one of the extremes. Clear? Then, how many people are sitting in the straight line? Tell me how many are there? Now 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 and 18 choice. Then next one, 77. How many in between W and G? Now in between W and G, 4, 5, 6 people, more than 5, choice 5. And who among the following persons sits second to the left of M? And D, that is choice 2, question number 78. And if Z sits second to the left of W, Z is seated second to the left of W, hence Z must be at this place. Z is seated second to the left of whom? W. Then what is the position of U with respect to Z? Now U is third to the left. Now third to the left, that is choice 4, 79. And 4 out of the following is odd one out. T and G, how many people? 5 people. M and R, there are 5 people. D and W, how many people are there? And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 persons were there. మా ఇక్కడ 5 and 5 వచ్చింది, ఇక్కడ ఏమో 7 persons. Then U and T again there are 5 persons, and S and W again there are 5 persons. Then what is the odd one? Choice 3, question number 80. Clear? Now this is about reasoning section in paper number 97. Any doubts in this one? Now question number 66 to 100. Anyone please? మా చెప్పండి, ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉండే చెప్పాలి ఇంకా. Then next, anything left out in this paper? Number series, question numbers 41. Then coming to question number 41 onwards. Now in this 41, now 11, 18, you need to find out the next number in this series, and 11, 18, 32. మా చెప్పండి ఏం చేయాలి? Difference. What is the difference? 7. Next 14. Next 28. 7 into 2, 14. 14 into 2, 28 into 2, 56 into 2, 112. And 16 plus 12, 28. 228, so I spam. Now the difference between the numbers are, and 7, 14, 28, 56 into 2 into 2. Then 42 చెప్పండి. Now 42, tell me how to work out this one. My eligible decimal is ఏం చేయాలి? Multiply the numbers with 10. Good. Now what are the numbers we have? 60, 78. Now 60, 78, 101, 129, 162. Then tell me what are the differences we have. Now here the difference is how much? 18. 78 and 1, and here the difference is how much? 23. Then 101 and 129 difference 27 or 28? 28. Then 129 and 162, 33. Then 18 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, 33 plus 5, 38. 162 plus 38 and 200. Now finally we have got 200. Now starting లో ఏం చేసాం? We multiply the numbers with 10. Now final answer you need to divide by 10. And it's 20, that is choice 2, 42. మా ఎప్పుడైనా మనకి డెసిమల్ ఇస్తే దిస్ ఈజ్ హౌ యూ నీడ్ టు వర్కౌట్. దెన్ 43. మా 43 చెప్పండి. 13 and 15 డిఫరెన్స్ ఎంత వస్తుంది? 1. And 15 and 24, 9. And 2. And 2. Next one is 9. And next one 24 and 52. 24 and 52 how much? 28. మా 2, 9, 28 ఎలా చేయాలి? 1 cube plus God, 1 cube plus 1, 2 cube plus 1, 3 cube plus 1. మా ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ డిఫరెన్స్లోకి వెళ్ళారు అనుకుంటే మీకు కష్టం మళ్ళీ. దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్, అండ్ 4 cube plus 1 సరిపోయిందా లేదా? 65. And 5 cube plus 1, 126. Now the difference between the numbers can be written as n cube plus 1. 26 plus 17, 43. Now 243, choice 5, question number 43. Clear? Then 44. Now in this 44, 8 and 10 difference 2, and 10 and 17 difference 7, and 17 and 31 difference 14, and 31 and 54 difference 23. Then 2 and 7, tell me what is the difference we have? 2 and 7, 5, and 7 and 14, 7, and 14 and 23, 9, 5, 7, 9, odd numbers. Next odd number 11. Then 23 plus 11, 34. Now 54 plus 34, 88, choice 5, 44. And finally question number 45. Then 11 and 6, number once decreased. Angeli, whenever number once decreased, and it must be either into 1 minus something or into 0.5 plus something. Now this 6 is neither to into 1 minus something or into 0.5. Into 0.5. Hence we need to start with this into 0.5. 11 into 0.5, 5.5. Plus 0.5, 6. Then 6 into 1 plus 1, 7. And 7 into 1.5. How much? 10.5. Plus 1.5. That is 12. And 0.5 plus 0.5. 1 plus 1. 1.5 plus 1.5. Into 2 plus 2. 12 into 2, 24 plus 2, 26. Now 26, that is choice 2, 45. Clear? Now this is all for today. Reasoning. ఇంకేమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే చెప్తారా చెప్పండి. Fine. Now you can leave the class.